Hello everyone, back tuning in to today's second video. We're going to do the fourth update for the late summer bank holiday weekend for tonight's fourth update. So we did 3 updates last week, and at that point we were just looking for trends. Now I think we've more or less got the broad pattern for the bank holiday weekend. It's going to be a case of pinning down the details. So what we can say is it's likely to be quite a cool bank holiday weekend, I think, especially the first part of it. Could potentially be quite unsettled in the first part of this bank holiday weekend as well, but improving later on, becoming drier probably for bank holiday Monday. And temperatures just rather cool and depressed really during the course of this bank holiday weekend. So it doesn't look like it's going to be as good as the previous 2 bank holidays through the course of May. Just how unsettled this bank holiday is going to be is still open to question. So there are still questions about an area of low pressure that's moving in from the Atlantic quite close to us through the early part of the bank holiday weekend that might give us some really quite wet weather to start off with, but it does look as though things will improve later on. Now, adding to this, we've also got the Creamfields Festival taking place at Daresbury, which is in Holton, Cheshire, from the 23rd to the 26th of August. That's going to be from Thursday through to Sunday. And then from the 24th to the 26th, so Friday to Sunday, we'll have the Leeds Reading Festival as well. That's closing the door on the summer events and festivals season at Gazza. Those are the last 2 really that we'll be focusing on. We'll be focusing on those for tonight's bank holiday weekend update as well. So we're going to begin on Thursday the 23rd of August, which is day 1 of Creamfields, and on Thursday we're bringing down a cold front across the country and introducing this much cooler northwesterly wind, and so that's the reason temperatures are going to be lowering quite a bit for the bank holiday weekend. We're changing the air mass from the fairly warm, humid air mass we've got at the moment. We're replacing that for a much cooler air mass from the northern Atlantic, and involved in that will be a cold front that's going to bring a band of probably no more than showers, but change the air mass. There's the upper air temperatures for Thursday, and they do look quite cool across northwestern parts of England. The warmth that we've got at the moment is draining away in towards France. So there's the band of cloud and probably showery outbreaks of rain that's moving southwards through northern England. So there could be some rain for day 1 of Creamfields on Thursday. That band of showery rain pushes out of the way. We've got showers then, sunshine and showers following along behind Scotland, Northern Ireland and North West England. But actually many places are dry across England and Wales once that cold front has gone out of the way. These are the temperatures on Thursday afternoon, so still just about hanging on to the warmth with its fingertips across the extreme southeast. Temperatures 21 to 23 there, but up to the Midlands it's kind of like 17 to 19, and then when you get to northern England obviously we're in that cool air mass. So for day 1 of Creamfields in Cheshire, I'm afraid you're looking at temperatures probably no better than mid-teens, and it will feel quite cool to say the least. Then we go through to Friday, so this is the getaway for the bank holiday weekend. Everyone will be getting away to the coast and doing whatever they want to do for this weekend. And we're still in this cool northwesterly wind on Friday with an area of low pressure out in the middle of the Atlantic. So this will be day 2 of Creamfields. It'll be day 1 of the Leeds Reading Festival as well. That will be getting underway on Friday. The upper air temperatures are cool across the whole country with those northwesterly winds, and there are showers as well. So this is the rainfall forecast for Friday. Not too many of them across England and Wales, but going further north, there's quite a few through Scotland. And look at this area of wet weather that's gathering to the west of Ireland. That looks a little bit ominous. We'll talk about that in a moment. So sunshine and showers really for Friday, for the getaway, for bank holiday weekend, and for day 1 of Leeds Reading, and also for day 2 of Creamfields. The temperatures on Friday look very disappointing really across the country. So the best that's on offer is kind of like 70 or 80 degrees. General rule of thumb with these charts is that you can add on a couple of degrees to that. So somewhere like central London might be getting to around 20 or 21 degrees. That's about 70 Fahrenheit. But essentially, it's a very cool day, really, with temperatures into the mid to upper teens Celsius at best. And then that area of low pressure moves in overnight, Friday to Saturday. So this looks rather alarming for Saturday if you're going to those events, because there's an area of low pressure right over the top of the country. Now, I do have to emphasise that the computer models are differing with the placement of this area of low pressure. Some of the models are bringing it through the UK, as this model is doing. Others are taking it down to France and where we call the Bay of Biscay. So there is quite a lot of uncertainty about this area of low pressure, but this particular run that we're using tonight is actually bringing that low pressure in for a direct hit, and so that brings a lot of heavy rain across the country overnight Friday to Saturday. Upper air temperatures are very cool really on Saturday. And look at all this wet weather. This is 6 o'clock in the morning with heavy rain pushing in across many parts of the UK. Scotland stays out of trouble, but the rest of the country does have a lot of wet weather through the course of Saturday morning. That rain pushing remorselessly over into the North Sea by midday, and then in the afternoon it's turning brighter behind those outbreaks of heavy and persistent rain. But there will be showers returning to the north and to the west of the country through the course Saturday afternoon. So all of our events could be impacted by this. It will be day 2 of Leeds Reading, and there could be outbreaks of heavy rain in both Reading and in Leeds through the course of Saturday. And also, of course, for Creamfields day 3 there will be outbreaks of rain, if this is right, particularly through the morning and then clearing through the course of the afternoon. If you've got any other plans for Saturday, it does look as though you may be impacted by wet weather, especially in the morning. These are the temperatures on Saturday. They're very poor, really, for late August. So most places just into the mid-teens Celsius. And it will feel quite chilly, especially under those persistent outbreaks of rain. I would suspect it will feel really quite autumnal. Don't despair. There is the chance that that area of low pressure will miss us and go down into France. So it might not be as bad as that's suggesting. Now, this is Sunday, so this will be the final day of Creamfields. It will also be the final day of the Leeds Reading Festival. And we're beginning to see improvements then. High pressure is starting to edge in from off the Atlantic, albeit we're still putting down this probably cool, or definitely cool, and perhaps even showery northwesterly wind. The upper air temperatures remain very much on the cool side across the country. It looks mainly dry. There are showers being forecast for eastern parts of the country, but most central western areas are looking dry. So probably some showers for Leeds, or possibly some showers for Leeds, but for Creamfields and for Reading, there could be a reasonable amount of dry weather on the Sunday. Very cool temperatures overnight, Saturday to Sunday, widely into single digits. So a really cool start across the country on Sunday morning. And temperatures lifting up eventually into kind of like the mid to upper teens Celsius. So obviously there's more sunshine, the winds are lighter despite the cold start. It will feel a little bit warmer on Sunday, with temperatures for Reading in particular maybe approaching around 20 or 21 degrees. Our other locations are looking quite cool. And then we're into Bank Holiday Monday itself, which is Monday 27th of August, just a week away now. And we've still got this little ridge of high pressure across the country, although low pressure is again deepening to the northwest of Scotland. We're going to keep an eye on that, see how deep this area of low pressure gets. At the moment, we're just about hanging on to that ridge. The upper air temperatures, as they have been throughout this bank holiday weekend forecast, are on the cool side. There's outbreaks of rain moving into Scotland, Northern Ireland and northwest England on Bank Holiday Monday. The rest of England and Wales, though, looking at mostly dry, just holding on to that ridge. Temperatures, well, they're still cool really for the time of year, but perhaps up to around 21 or 22 in the southeast. So somewhere like Great Yarmouth, let's say, that could be a decent place to go for Bank Holiday Monday based on this forecast. Temperatures would likely be up to around 20 or 21 degrees. But Blackpool could be a bit dodgy. Temperatures there maybe no better than mid to upper teens Celsius. And there might be some rain heading in by the end of the afternoon. We do have to watch out for what's happening with that low pressure on Bank Holiday Monday. Let's hope that one isn't deepened and developed as the one on Friday night into Saturday is currently being deepened and developed by the computer model. So it definitely looks a cool bank holiday weekend. We can say that temperatures do look really quite depressed. How unsettled it's going to be is still uncertain. This particular update is very unsettled through the early part of the bank holiday weekend. I mean, it does get better by Bank Holiday Monday. But it is still possible that low pressure might miss us on Saturday. And also question marks for the low pressure to the north of Scotland on Bank Holiday Monday. Right, we'll do another update on Wednesday. So come back for that then. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.